Joined on the phone right now by Jack and Jack. They are coming to New Zealand next week. First of all, before you guys arrive in the country, do you know much about New Zealand?
Not too much, honestly. I'm really excited to go there and just find out, learn stuff. It's going to be a great experience.
Awesome.
Yeah, I heard Auckland's a beautiful city, and so we're just excited to experience it. I think we have an off day or two, so hopefully we can get some time to actually, go, see some native things,
That'd be wicked. One thing you have to do while you're in New Zealand is do a bungee jump. A few of your fans on Twitter have been asking me whether you're going to do a bungee jump or jump off the Sky Tower. Are you guys...
I'm so down.
Oh my gosh, we would love to do that. I know, Jack, you did that in Costa Rica, right?
Yeah, I've been bungee jumping one time, and I'm so down to go again. It was a great experience.
Is that a huge tourist attraction there?
Yeah, bungee jumping actually originated in New Zealand. This dude called AJ Hackett invented it, and he was a Kiwi.
AJ Hackett, wow.
Yeah, so that's
wow. We're gonna have to check that out.
That'd
Maybe
be
you
awesome.
gotta show us a spot or two where we can go bungee jumping.
That sounds like a good plan. There's one where you can jump into the water as well. Like your head gets dunked under the water when you do the bungee.
Oh yeah. It lets you touch the water a little bit, right?
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Let's do that. I'm down to do that.
That's wild.
You definitely have to give it a go. So you're hugely popular on social media and your music has just blown up completely. Was there a moment in time when you guys kind of felt like you had cracked it, kind of made it, or do you feel as though you haven't quite reached your full potential yet?
I still definitely feel like Jack and I are on the rise. We've never seen it as us hitting our peak yet, and we really don't want it to be like that for a while. We want this whole journey just to elevate year in and year out, and so I feel like our potential is still not fully met yet, and I think we have a long ways to go. I mean, that's the way I see it.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with Jack Johnson just because, I feel like we've come a long way, and there's no denying that, but Jack and I always had this huge vision, and I just don't think we've completely fulfilled everything in that vision. So someday I really pray that it will come true, but we'll see. We're going to keep working hard and see what we can do.
That's awesome. I like that. So you're massively popular, as I said, on social media, but your shows are kind of like one of your main passions. What can people expect from a Jack and Jack show if they've never been to a show before?
Man, a live show is awesome because, we just added a drummer and a guitar player. So, if you're just a musical fan and not even necessarily a fan of our music, I still think you'd really enjoy the show from a musical aspect. And then, of course, all the new music is being performed, and it's just awesome because the energy at a Jack and Jack show is unlike energy at any other show, and I can say that with confidence.
Yeah.
Our fans seriously put out the craziest energy in the crowd, and they're singing those words 10 times louder than we are even back to us, and then that just kind of becomes overwhelming at a certain point and kind of gives you goosebumps, And so I think the energy in the room is just really wild at a Jack and Jack show. What would you add, Jack? Anything?
No, I mean, yeah, definitely shows are our main passion. And social media is where we can stay connected with all of our fans, even, if they're across the world, like in Australia. If we're in LA, obviously that's a really far distance, but we can still communicate instantly to them, so that's awesome. But I'm really excited to just get out there and meet some Australian fans.
And perform for them, yeah.
Yeah, how do you say that? New Zealand?
What do you call a person from New Zealand?
Yeah.
The New Zealanders officially, but we kind of have a slang term called a kiwi, and it's not the fruit, it's a bird.
A kiwi?
Yeah.
Is it spelled the same way as the fruit?
Yeah, like Kiwi.
Oh, that's awesome. That's cool. I want to meet some Kiwis.
Yeah,
some Kiwis. That's cool.
Some Kiwi fans.
I know there are heaps of Kiwi fans that are super excited to meet you guys as well. I saw in another interview that a fan once bought Jack Galinsky some tweezers with leopard print on them. What would you say is the sweetest thing a fan has done for you guys?
Honestly, I don't want to put a material thing on the sweetest thing a fan has done for us, because I don't want fans to feel like they have to buy us anything for them to leave an impression on us, But some things that really make me smile and leave an impression are, I guess, more personal, handmade things, like when a girl will paint a picture of us, and even if it's not the best picture in the world, that stuff just means a lot more than anything you could buy us, And so I think just something that shows a little bit of effort really goes a long way with Jack and I, and we notice that stuff, the small stuff like that.
Yeah, we love. I mean, it's very obvious when they put a lot of effort into it, and that just means so much. And we feel bad because a lot of times there's going to be so many gifts that we just can't look at all of them and read every single letter. So we feel really bad, but we try to read as many as we can. And it's just crazy to see how much effort these girls sometimes go through.
That's awesome. I have a couple of fan questions here for you. I asked a whole bunch of people on Twitter, and my Twitter actually exploded with a whole bunch of questions, so this is just a few of them.
No way.
Sophie has asked, what's it like making music and traveling the world with your best friend?
that's just like something that really not many people will ever be able to say they can do in their lives. And so we're just so blessed for that opportunity, and we're so blessed that we can do this and call this our career and have this be the thing that we're making a living out of, And so we're just, so grateful for this opportunity, and especially to be doing it with our best friend, It's like, who gets to say that, Yeah. So our line of work is awesome. We wouldn't have it any other way.
That's wicked. Charlotte has also asked, if your fans were pizza, would you eat them? Kind of random, but I liked it.
If we were what?
If your fans were pizza, would you eat them?
No way.
Because then that means they disappear. As much as I love pizza, I don't wanna eat my fans.
No, we gotta keep them alive.
We gotta keep them here on Earth. So I would say no. I would have to let the pizza go uneaten if my fans are pizza.
When she tweeted that one through to me, I was just imagining you guys standing on a stage and looking out and just seeing a whole bunch of there's some pepperoni over there, and then there's meat lovers over there.
That's hilarious. I get that vision in my head too.
Courtney has asked, if you could work with anyone dead or alive, who would you most like to work with?
If we work with an artist,
if we could work with anyone dead or alive, we're huge fans of. Growing up in high school, me and Jack listened to a lot of reggae music. And so I think, Bob Marley, kind of the originator, the founder of reggae, at least bringing it mainstream, would be somebody cool to work with just because of how, positive he was and how good of a message he had, And, man, that's someone dead. Someone alive who I want to work with? What about you? You got anyone?
Someone alive that's living right now this week.
Bruno Mars is awesome. I love Bruno Mars.
Yeah, he's cool on a track, or, doing something different with, a Kanye.
A Kanye, or some crazy rapper that might not necessarily fit us, but could be a cool, mix-up, cool mashup. I don't know.
Awesome. Najara has asked, who are your top 5 male and female crushes?
Top 5 male and female crushes.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Top 5 for female, I can say is, Mila Kunis. Mila Kunis has always been one of my favorite, actresses since back when I first started watching that 70s show, and so she would definitely be in there.
Jessica Alba would have to be in there.
Jessica Alba, of course. Let's throw her in there.
Megan Fox, maybe.
Megan Fox, yeah. Once Transformers came out, she was, the talk of the town, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe,
Who else? I'm trying to think.
Yeah, damn, it's tough.
Top 5.
Top 3 is pretty good.
Top 3, yeah.
Yeah.
Top
Let's make it
stuff.
3. Let's make it 3.
All right, for guys, I wouldn't say crush, but I would say
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh my gosh. We just watched Django Unchained yesterday.
Oh,
and
awesome.
Wow, that guy kills every single role that he. We have to go see that new, what's it called? Revenant one that's in Revenant one that's in theaters right now. But yeah, Leo is the man. He's definitely up there. I'd say Bruno Mars. Back to musically, Bruno Mars is that dude is the most talented dude I've ever seen that's living right now, I think, in my opinion. And so that just blows my mind watching every performance he puts on. So
Mark Cuban.
Why Mark Cuban?
He's a self-made billionaire. That's really cool.
That's crazy.
That's a dream.
We'll put him in the third spot, I guess.
Perfect. That's a good lineup.
Yeah.
And basically every single person has tweeted me asking you, are you coming to New Zealand to do a headline show at some stage?
A headline show at where?
In New Zealand.
Yeah, this one's obviously co-headlining with R5, but what do you mean? They're asking if we're coming back, after the show?
Yeah, they want to know if, in the future you're going to come back to New Zealand. I guess it depends what happens with this tour. If you enjoy New Zealand, maybe it's more likely you'll come back.
Oh, I think as long as the fans are there and as long as there's a demand for us, I think it's guaranteed that we'll be back within, the next year after the show, because we're just trying to make sure that we give our fans shows year in and year out all around the world. And so hopefully we're back in 2017. That's our goal, but no promises, that we don't always just necessarily decide all that stuff, There's a lot of behind the scenes decisions that we don't get to make, but yeah, if the demands for us in New Zealand, we'll be there every year, you know what I'm saying?
Awesome.
Always.
That'd be wicked to see you here again. Just quickly before you go as well, I've got a couple of rapid fire questions. So, Jack Galinsky will ask you first. Summer or winter?
I would say summer.
Favorite social media?
Instagram.
iPhone or Samsung?
iPhone.
Dream date?
Go to the beach and have like a breakfast brunch date, and then eat, and then just lay on the beach all day and play in the water and do like lazy stuff in the Caribbean.
Awesome. And are you a chicken nugget kind of guy or a cheeseburger?
I'm more of a cheeseburger guy, but if the nuggets are good and they're strips, like I'll take some strips every now and then.
Awesome. And Jack Johnson, summer or winter?
Me, summer for sure.
Awesome.
No brainer.
Your favorite social media?
Favorite social media would have to be Twitter, I'd say.
iPhone or Samsung?
iPhone, no doubt.
What's your dream
Definitely
date?
My dream date, man. I mean, it's a tough one. I think I would want to do something outdoors. You know, like go on like a cruise or like a yacht ride. Like if she surprised me with like a yacht for the night or something. I don't know, something cool where we had like dinner on a boat with like lights and it was a nice night out. I don't know, something cheesy like that, I guess.
Awesome, I like it. And are you cheeseburger or chicken nuggets kind of guy?
I'm definitely a burger guy, I'd say, most of the time.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for your time. Really looking forward to having you in New Zealand, and I hope you enjoy your bungee jump.
Of course, man.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much.
taking your time to talk to us. We appreciate it.
Have a good one.